All right, check this out, guys. I just seen a video of a guy shimming the sides right here to get this level straight up and down. First off, when you get one of these and you're putting it together, you got to cross square it all the way down. Cross square this, get it the legs square as you can. It'll help you out a lot, okay? Remember, it's Harbor Freight, man. It's fucking bullshit, okay? Second of all, this is a pressure to force gauge. Constant pressure on this is not good. You will blow the seals out of this, and you're going to have it retested. If you use one of these a lot, you have to get it tested like every year, man. These things aren't, they don't hold up. So having it on here with constant pressure all the time is not good. And when you're done, take the pressure off all the way and leave it. Never hold constant pressure on this. You will blow the seals. You'll have leaks. You'll put it under pressure, and then you'll see your gauge go, and you're like, what the fuck? And it goes, and that's why. Or upgrade to a better cylinder. And Harbor Freight does have a pneumatic one. I've been trying to test it out, but there's that. So what I did was, leveled it the best I could. Okay. That's out of level. Okay. So we're going to put some pressure on this. Okay. There's just clay in this. Okay. Put some pressure on that, okay? Stick your level on there. Okay, it's out of square. Oh no, that's not good. It's out of square. I gotta fix it. I don't know about that. Okay. If you bring this down here, put it on that, and it reads out of square, or it reads different than this. Okay, we're about a fucking cunt hair off. Okay. So for me, that's fucking good, dude. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So if I were you guys, I would put some torpedo levels on this guy. And after pressing so many, these are meant to bow and bend and shit. Okay, that's just the way it is. So if you want to get super fucking crazy about it, just shim the bottom of this fucking thing, man. Every rocket's different. Every time I put this thing back up there, it's different every fucking time, but if you're worried about it, this way and that way, that way is good for me. So it's mainly this way. That's a fucking tiny bit off. But I mean, I got a digital level. We can get down to it if you want, but this thing's meant to move around, dude. It's meant to bend and shit. If you're really worried about it, cross square this fucking thing. Put some fucking supports, fucking tack it up, weld it up, whatever. I mean, it's gonna be not right. I mean, look at this shit. Look at that fucking gap on that plate. There's fucking dingleberries in there. They did a weld and a bunch of them fell on the plate before they put that up there. So this thing's all fucked off, so it is what it is. just get it as square as you can. I mean, with pressure, I got a gap, and it's touching here. You know, I seen the guy here, he said he fucking hammered the shit out of it, but you know what? I don't know, man. If I do bigger rockets, this is my 1 pound extreme. If I do bigger rockets, it's definitely going to be on a better fucking press. Because this thing is a bit sketchy. So that's my input on the video I seen today. Just don't keep that thing under pressure, guys. That's not good. That thing's fucking expensive if you don't have money, man. What else? Yeah, I've had to shim this up when I first got it, because I thought this was gonna be, you know, this way, and that way was gonna be a big fucking issue with these rockets. And I mean, how much of a difference is it, you know? Like, if you got the time, dude, fucking go for it. But I've pressed a lot of these, and I don't think it's the press when it comes to Kato's, really. Honestly, like, if you think about it, it's not because of the fucking press, dude. I mean, if you're all fucked off, you know what I mean? That's you're like, fuck. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you know what I mean? And you're coming into this with fucking no experience, like me and a lot of people. You got to have some fucking info on fucking ergonomics, mathematics, construction. I mean, I've been a welder for over 15 fucking years. I've built a lot of fucking shit. I've worked in a shop where we use porta powers, and we use pressure to force gauges, and they get checked all the time. And one thing is, if you get caught with one of those under pressure, man, you're getting written up, because it costs a lot for these and for them to get checked every year. So keep that in mind. Other than that, this is my setup. Just like I said, when it comes to Kato's and shit like that, I don't think it's the press. It's the fuel you make, the fucking spindles you use, dude. It's all your fucking gear, you know. Of course, the press has a lot to do with it. Yeah. So that's my input on this. Try not to waste your time on it, but you want it to get it the best you can, without fucking shit up. You know what I mean? If you know what you're doing, dude, go for it. But there you go.